Shemai GTA chums, this is the Aston Martin 77, also known in game as the 770. This is going to be your prize ride this week and you need to win it because it's so easy to win, and also it's a great car. You need it in your collection. This is another one of those forced FOMO old cars that's been removed. You can no longer buy this car. It's ridiculous. So to win it, all you need to do is win first place for 2 days in a row, a Pursuit Series race. So that's not, I mean, that's easy, but also might not be, depends on who's doing it. Normally it's 4 people minimum to do the Pursuit, but sometimes you have to do like, it's going to take forever because it's never 4, is it? It's always like 16 or 10 or something. But you can do the cheats to win it. So I'm going to customize it now and show you all about that. So I've got exhaust as a stock. I think I've got the best exhaust, going to leave that. What else? There's not a lot of customization. We're at the respray already. Let's look at the skirts first. I'm just going to change these over to carbon skirts, and the stock is 0. So carbon, we're going to wang them on. It goes with that carbon front end. Respray, most important part. So we're going to go metallic, and we're going to pick something bright. I mean, it is already bright. I think it's a cream somewhere, so the white looks amazing. This is cream with a yellow pearlescent. So that's what it is presently. Oh, bleached brown. Sorry, it's bleached brown with a yellow. Is it bleached brown? I think it's cream or bleached brown with a yellow pearlescent. Okay, let's not cough while we're trying to do a video. Those look great. Surf blue, very nice. I like that. I was going to go a red colour, green, but not green. I'm thinking dew yellow. I've been waiting for the sun to come up, so I'm going to pick dew yellow. Bit of a crazy build. I'm not sure. Some people might not like that. It's not as classic Aston Martin like. This wine red is very nice, but even better is Grace red. I think that is the red I was going to choose to make a red build. And black rims as well. This brown rims don't go with any of that. These colours we presently have. Maybe more of the yellow. Okay. Okay, that's the colours. Crew emblem goes on the door. We've done the skirt. Spoiler. Now, I don't have a spoiler, and on most Aston Martins I really do struggle to find a decent looking spoiler. Why can't they put a lip spoiler on or something like that? Something really hidden, because it already has a kind of lip kind of spoiler in there anyways. But so Aston Martin build the cars properly. You don't need to add extra twaddly bits on. Okay, oh yeah, it's all done to the max, your turbos and that. Now I'm going to change the wheel colour just quickly to a black, because that is what's going to work best with this. I mean, you could put a blue on actually. If you want to go crazy, proper crazy, you could do that. How's that then? To be different, but I'm not going to do that. It's an Aston Martin, even though I'm not going to go that far. Tyre enhancements, bulletproofs. Tyre smoke, we've got black, that'll do. Tyre design, we don't have any tyre design. We could put the fuckaroo on. But I'm just going to show you the wheels, because these are the stock rims, which are going to save you a lot of money by just wanging those on, keeping those on. I mean, they look great. I'm even tempted to put them on myself. But let's just see what we've got. Dinker SPL. I think I chose the wrong rims for this, because actually I thought these were in the sport class, because the Dinker SPL look just like. Look at how cheap these are. Super cheap rims. Sport rims are good. What was it? There's one in here somewhere. There it is. The Uzza. It looks just like the Uzza, but slightly different. So I really shortchanged myself by going for the Dinker SPL. I don't know what I was thinking. Never do that when you've got the Uzza. But I think we're going to go back to the track rims and find something in there. So we've got the red brake caliper. That looks amazing. The modern mesh. It's completely different as well than what we did have. We've got the forged star. Let's go for the forged star. I think that looks great on this car. Super expensive, but it's original, you know. So we're going to go for that reason. Tires, you know, I'm almost not going to put the fuckaroo whites on because it looks so classic. So I'm going to leave those off. Fuckaroo, come on, man. Windows, you want to limo them out because it's an Aston Martin. You don't want those plebs looking at you inside, especially with that parcel shelf, which is terrible. Let's get out, go for a drive. This is what it's all about. Drive's just like a lot of other Aston Martins in the game. It used to be quite cheap as well, so if it comes on discount, it's going to be worth it. I'm not going to Google the price now, but it was super cheap. And the lights, I mean, the lights are alright. I don't know if you can see those. Maybe we'll get under a village, but That's not what you buy it for. Oh, come on, mate, get out of my way. See that scumbag then? We've got the carbon roof here as well, as standard, which I think looks quite nice. I think it works, so we don't need to worry about the lack of roof customization. I mean, there is a lack of customization, distinct lack. This is one of those cars that could do with a little bit, but what you do have is just what you need. So look at it, what a car. And you can always make it look good because it's a good looking car. Maybe we'll look at the internals in a minute. We're going to go up this exact same route that we always go, because we can't seem to stop now. We seem to have a problem with the repetitive driving. We're just used to driving this way, so we always drive this way. It's rear wheel drive, and the back end kind of slips out a little bit. It does have a nice little bit of comfortable skid around the corners. Let's look at the internals. Look at that parcel shelf, isn't it crap? Back seats as well, look at the front. The stitching, the yellow stitching is a nice touch. I think the front end is very good in the front seats, but the back end, less so. But you're not going to look at that when you're poking the fire. You don't look at the mantelpiece when you're poking the fire, isn't it? That's what you say. So, very good car, well worth it for racing. Very easy to win. So, I was talking about how you do it. So, if you know how to do a solo session, right? Do you know how to do a solo session by pausing your EXE or in PC? There's ways to do it on consoles. Oh, come on, mate, get out of my way. There are ways to do it on console. So if you're in a group session and find a solo session, I've got a video on it. Basically, you do it at the start of the race or at any point in the race. When you start losing the race, do it then, and you end up in a solo session in a race, so you're first place. That's how you win the race. Because they are tricky. I've got to admit, sometimes, a lot of the time, I don't have time, and I do it myself. I did it myself all over the place last week, because I don't know. Some races I was rubbish. Other races there were good people in it. And I'm not sure if I even raced one race without cheating last week, gotta be honest. Great car though, you've got to win it, and it's raining, great for the thumbnail. Anyway, I've noticed that if you do really good thumbnails, people click on them. But not only that, you need to do good cars, and this is one of those cars, so I'm going to put some effort into the thumbnail for this one, to try and get as many people watching it, because it's a removed car. Rockstar, scumbags, remove this car. This is a great car that they should never have removed, and they're utter scum for doing it. And it's obvious now why they're doing it, with all the FOMO stuff coming in. All the FOMO stuff. Also, a bit of honesty, I've produced this video on the day of the changeover, but it's not actually occurred yet, which is why I didn't show you the prize ride stuff. Anyway, hope you'll forgive me for that, but thank you for watching and staying with me, and have a great day if you're playing Das GTA.